Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of We Get Scammed for You. Today we're going to be taking a look at a website that came through our contact form. If you haven't checked it out, go to our website. We love taking a look at any website that our audience asks us to. This message came a few days ago. Hello, I want to make a purchase to this site and I would like to know if it is reliable. http, www.e-vaporizeruk.co.uk. Thank you in advance. No problem. So we go and take a look at it. Initially when I looked at E Vaporizer, I thought, okay, it has something to do, with like e-cigarettes or something with that. But when you go to the site, it's all about shoes, which sort of put me off quite a bit. Because if the domain says one thing and the product they're selling is something different, that could mean that it's a scam. Now, most people will typically buy old domains. So, for example, E Vaporizer UK could be an old domain, and it gets traffic to it already. So people will buy it thinking that people will come to this site organically, and they can get traffic and get more sales because of it. It doesn't work always, but people still do it nonetheless. So anyways, they're selling shoes. And so it's interesting to note that down at the bottom they say that that you can buy things with PayPal. Now, we went through the ordering process. You can take any shoe you want to, and it comes up. You can purchase what size you want, and it still says, oh yeah, you can order by PayPal or through Visa, MasterCard, etc. But when you add it to the cart, you'll notice that the payment methods are just Visa, MasterCard, and two others. There's nothing about PayPal. And if you go through the whole checkout process and you create an account and give them all your information, yada yada yada, it still says you can only order through MasterCard or Visa. Pretty much, there's no PayPal method. So advertising one thing and then really doing another thing, that shows that something's not legit on this site. Additionally, after we filled all this out, we got a message from someone, and it came like this. Dear Mr. Murray. Mr. Murray is my fake alias that I go by online. Mr. Murray, we wish to welcome you to Adiados, whatever that's called. With your account, you can now take part in the various services we have to offer you. Some of these services include permanent cart. Any products added to your online cart remain there until you remove them or check them out. Address book. We can now deliver your products to another address other than yours. This is perfect to send birthday gifts direct to the birthday person themselves. Order history. View your history of purchases that you have made with us. Product reviews. Share your opinions on products with our other customers. For help with any other of our online services, please email the store owner, blah 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 @gmail.com. Sincerely, Emily, store owner. Now it's very interesting. Emily is this person who is behind this store, and not only that, but she gives us our email address. This led us to a few more interesting things to look into. So we went to google.com, and with google.com you can type in anything and nearly find anything if it's on the web. So we typed in the email address, and the very first two websites, I think it's actually the same website, they talk about how there's this email and how it's linked to several sites that appear to be fraudulent and scams. Now this doesn't bode well for E Vaporizer and their shoe site, because it shows that this email address, and not only the email address, but the person behind the email address has used Emily before. I think if it's not here, I think it's somewhere else. They say Emily. Let me see if I can find Emily. Right there. So you can see the pseudonym that she uses is Emily White. Okay, so she's linked to another suspected website that is possibly a scam. I didn't look at the other website, but my guess is it probably is a scam. So I mean that just in my mind showed that this site here is not legit. Two other things that help me draw that conclusion as well is right here they have social media buttons, but each one of those buttons doesn't go to any social media account. I mean, if we want to go here to YouTube or if we want to go to Twitter, you'll notice it just directs you right to Twitter and directs you right to YouTube without going to any account. Additionally, the privacy notice, it has a lot of English and grammatical errors. So for example, right here, we collect personal information from you when you include this information voluntarily send to our website. Okay, that doesn't quite make sense. Or right here, to better serve you, we may combine information you online with us. Okay, so they're combining us with online information? Yeah, sure. Or right here, any information you provide will be protected by us. We will never share with third person or organization your personal information. Now that sort of makes more sense, but it still does not grammatically flow. So anyways, our thoughts on E Vaporizer UK.co.uk. We believe that we think that it's a scam, so we wouldn't recommend you purchasing on it. We don't know where else you would go to find these cool shoes, but definitely I would not recommend using this site. So thank you for watching. If you want us to take a look at one of your websites, feel free to go to the tab on our website, Get a Scam. There's just a few little form not drop downs, but a few form things for you to fill out, and we'll get a message and take a look at your site that you request. Thank you for watching.